Why was the janitor watching me so closely? They always warned us to stay away from the janitor. Not officially, of course. Teachers never said it out loud, but it was one of those unspoken things everyone at school just knew. He was quiet, barely spoke, always wore the same faded uniform, and moved like a ghost between periods. People said he lived in the basement, that he'd been at the school forever, that he once got fired from another job for losing it on a student. The rumors were endless. I never paid much attention. I had too much going on. Grades slipping, pressure from home, a college acceptance I was barely holding on to. But I started noticing something weird around October. He was always nearby. No matter where I went, library, gym, even the hallway near the art wing, somehow he'd just be there, not staring, just watching, quiet, almost like he was waiting for something. One day, I stayed after school to finish a project in the computer lab. It got dark fast, and I didn't notice the time until the custodian cart rolled by the open door. I turned to grab my stuff, and there he was, just standing there. "You dropped something," he said, holding up my USB drive. I hadn't even realized I'd left it in the computer. "Thanks," I mumbled, suddenly very aware that we were the only two people on this entire floor. He didn't leave. "You've been coming here late a lot, staying after school." I nodded cautiously. "Yeah, just falling behind. I noticed," he said. The silence after that was crushing. "You're not eating either. Haven't touched lunch in almost a week." That made me stop. "How do you even know that?" He didn't answer, just looked at me for a long moment, then reached into his cart and pulled out a wrapped sandwich. Peanut butter and banana. Not the healthiest, but better than nothing. I didn't take it. I just stared. "You think no one notices you, but someone always does." That line stuck in my brain like a splinter. I ended up eating the sandwich in silence, sitting on a bench outside while he mopped the hallway like it was nothing, like he hadn't just said something that broke something open in me. That became a weird routine. He'd leave snacks on my desk when I stayed late. Sometimes even little notes. Always typed. Always short. Stuff like, "One step at a time. Don't give up on yourself before the finish line. The people who look fine usually aren't." I never saw him type them. Never saw him leave them. They just appeared. Then one night, right before winter break, I found the door to the janitor's office cracked open. I never even knew he had an office. I peeked in. It was covered in papers. Old yearbooks, clippings, dozens of photos taped to the wall. Students, some recent, some from decades ago. Every one of them had something written underneath. Class of 2012, made it through. Class of 2005, still fighting. Class of 1999, lost to it. And then I saw my own picture, printed out, taped to the center of the board. Underneath, just one line, still deciding. I didn't say anything, just quietly backed away and left. After break, I tried to find him. He was gone. No one could tell me why. The main office said he'd retired suddenly after years of service. No farewell, no goodbye. I checked the bulletin board in the hallway. My photo was gone, but taped to my locker was a single note, typed, "You're not invisible. You never were. Make it count." That was the last I ever heard from him. I still don't know what he saw in me, but somehow he saw everything.